What is up, guys? Super excited about this. Just picked this up today from my local hobby shop. I've been wanting one of these things for so long now. The 1RC 18th scale modified. So my local shop just recently actually installed a banked indoor oval where they run these things every Friday night. So definitely going to be getting into doing that soon. Just going to do a quick unboxing here for you guys. This won't be super in detail. If you want a in-detail unboxing on one of these, there's a bunch of them here on YouTube. But, I mean, these things are just absolutely gorgeous. There's so much detail in there. And I'm going to do a whole build series on this, going over painting the body, detail painting the chassis. I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about painting the engine, all that detail. And we're going to learn together how to set these things up and run them. So, for now, I also picked up a couple colors of the Tamiya polycarbonate paint. Just to throw something on it for now is more like a test scheme. Eventually, I will have a wrap made for this. I've just got to decide 100% what I want the wrap to be and also where I'm going to have it done. I found a couple places online that do it, but I've also got a local graphics shop that does really good work, and he's done quite a few small scale things, so I'm sure he'd probably be able to get this done for me. But then here's our internal box with the transmitter and all the other accessories. Transmitter's got real nice grips on it. Fits the hand really nice. There's our little bind plug. And we've got our accessory bag here with the optional softer rear tires, full toolkit, USB charger, and the AA's for the remote. So now when you get these, the battery is installed. Battery tray sits underneath. You've just got a little 230 milliamp hour 5-cell nickel metal hydride in there. I'm going to go ahead and throw this on the charger and we'll see what this little thing does. So today we're going to start the painting on this 1RC modified. So the first step obviously is to disassemble the whole body here. Alright, so we've got the whole body assembly off and all the Lexan pieces separated out. I also took the top part of the cage off. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to disassemble this whole thing the rest of the way. Because I want to, A, paint the chassis a different color. And I also want to paint up the engine, the exhaust, and bring out a lot more detail in all of that. So, and we're going to separate the main portion of the body into its two pieces. You've got the sides and the roof, and then you've got this main section that goes over the top. And then we'll get all the Lexan washed up and ready for paint. Alright, so we've got the body all stripped and washed. Now we're starting to lay the paint on. I've got the interior top piece here. Got some Tamiya PS12 silver, spraying on that. Now Lexan's pretty easy to paint. You just want to paint the inside of it. Make sure you leave that clear protective layer on the outside until after you're done painting. And just spray in light mist coats. Build it up a little at a time. Let each coat kind of flash off for a few minutes before you add the next coat. Now for the body, we're going to be spraying this PS42 translucent yellow. We'll do a few coats of this, and then we'll back it with the silver to hopefully really make it pop. Now, just temporarily, I'm going to throw some of the numbers that came on the sticker sheets with this car on it for now. But like I said, I'm going to have a wrap done for this car eventually. That'll really make it look a lot better. So you can see we've got the body painted. We've got all the chassis parts and everything all primed. So now we'll go ahead and we'll peel the protective layer off the body and see how it looks. Now, this is my first time painting Lexan, so I don't expect it to be perfect. And like I said, it's just going to be a temporary paint job anyways until I can get a wrap put on this thing. But that yellow, that translucent yellow with the silver behind it, didn't really turn out to be the shade I thought it would be, but still looks pretty cool. And it's fairly similar to the color that this thing will be once it gets wrapped. That's the beautiful thing about Lexan. You're always going to have a beautifully glossy paint job. Now there's some imperfections in it. There's a little bit of trash in the paint. I don't have the cleanest spray booth set up right now, but it does the job. So now the next step will be to start mixing up some paint and get the chassis parts all painted. And then I still have to prime the engine halves and the air cleaner and the headers so I can paint them. Alright, so there. So now we can go ahead and we can get these two halves of the body bolted back together. Get a couple of stickers thrown on it. Get some temporary numbers put on it. And then we'll start painting everything else. Alright, so you can see we've got the body all painted and stickered up. Like I said, this is just temporary. It's good enough for now. The wrap that I'm going to have made for this will be much better. I can't wait for you guys to see that whenever that actually ends up happening. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and come back next week when we go over painting the chassis and the engine and all of that detail and see what this car can do.